Yes, last time we solved this exam paper, February March 2020, 0580 code and 22. We solved first 9 questions, and in second part of this video, inshallah, we will solve the rest questions of this paper. Let's see question number 11 onwards. This question number 11 is about transformation, and we know in transformation there are translation, rotation, reflection, and enlargement. And in this question, if we see properly, they are talking about describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. So shape A to B, shape A to C, and shape A to D. These are the 3 parts. So if we think about A to B, it cannot be reflection. It is not translation even. Enlargement, of course, not. So we will think about rotation. And now we have to say that it is rotation of what? Clockwise, anti-clockwise. And what is our center of rotation? So if we check this question like from A to B, it is clockwise rotation, but how to find center of rotation? So we have different methods to find center of rotation. One way is to use compass concept to draw perpendicular bisector. Here, I will try to show you, but it is not possible to show exactly with compass. Anyway, I will give you the idea. First, you do one thing. Connect any 2 corner points, similar corner points of A and B, which are these 2 corner points. Then take your compass, keep on this corner point, open more than half, and make 1 arc. So like this one, if we change the color, so you can draw 1 arc by keeping your compass at this point, make 1 arc up and 1 arc down. And same way, you can bring this compass at another point and make 1 arc up and 1 arc down. So after this, you can take scale and draw 1 perpendicular bisector, which pass through these 2 points. You can get the perfect answer while using the compass, okay? I'm giving you the idea how to find the center of rotation. Then draw 1 more perpendicular bisector by taking any other 2 corner points. For example, if you are taking this corner point with this similar corner point, it's exactly half. If you count the number of boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 boxes, exactly 1, 2, 5. So you can do one thing. Again, you can draw two arcs by taking your compass at one of the corner point, open more than half, and draw 1 arc up and 1 arc down. Like for example, 1 arc up, 1 arc down. From the other point, from this point, 1 arc up, 1 arc down, and take the scale, draw 1 line, and that line will pass through this point. So you will see that your perpendicular bisector meet 1 point. That is your center of rotation. So here we can check our center of rotation is what? If you think carefully, it is at 0, 2. This is your center of rotation. So once you find your center of rotation, then it is easy to find 90 degree, 180 degree, clockwise or anti-clockwise. So you can use tracing paper, keep your tracing paper and draw the shape exactly A, draw one line. For example, we find out the center of rotation is 0, 2. So now I'm going to clear my drawing. We know that this is the point of center of rotation. So do one thing. Draw two lines. Of course, if you use tracing paper, then it is easy. Draw one line. And you will see the same corner points will have 90 degree rotation. Here you can check here. This one. 90 degree rotation. So we find out the shape A to B is rotation and rotation of 90 degree with center 0, 2. So if you want to write, you can write like this way. So part A answer, this is the part A. So shape A to shape B is rotation of 90 degree clockwise with center 0, 2. I hope so you will understand the concept. Now we will think about shape A to shape C. Here, if you think carefully, it cannot be enlargement, so it cannot be rotation. So it's about reflection. So for reflection, you need mirror line. So that mirror line will be what? Let's see if I draw. One way, again, you can check the similar corner points and draw exactly the center, one line, and you will find that the reflection line will be like that. Here. For example, we have 1, 1 here, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So if we check that 6, 6, 6, 6 will be here. So I'm trying to draw a line, which is kind of y is equal to x because the elements are same. X and y coordinates are same. So it is y is equal to x. So now we can justify our answer. We are correct or wrong. So A to C, if we check the distance from A to C, let's suppose if I draw one line, like from this corner point to here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. And from here to down, 1, 2, 3. Check again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we check again here. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So exactly same distance. If you check this point to here, we have 2 and 6, 8 boxes. And if we go down, we'll have 6 and 2, 8 boxes. So exactly same distance we are getting. So it means we have reflection line what? This is basically what? Reflection. Okay. This is y is equal to x. So if you want to say the answer of B part, this is reflection and mirror line is y is equal to x. That is the answer of B part. Now we move on next. Shape A to shape D. You can see clearly it is enlargement, and but here A represents the object and D is the image. When image is smaller than the object, it means your center of your scale factor must be between 0 to 1. So let's see. We will try to find out what scale factor is what. Now, how to find scale factor? We will try to draw a few lines. And let's see these lines. Choose the same corner point and extend your line. Then from here, where these lines meet, that is your center of enlargement. If you check the one more line from here to towards up, so you will see that these lines intersect at point 0, 6. So basically that is your center of enlargement. This point will represent this point. It is what? Along x-axis, if we check, it is 4, yes? 4. Along y-axis, it is 6. So 4, 6. That is your center of enlargement. And now how to find scale factor? So scale factor basically the ratio of the distance from center to image divided by center to object. So if we check center to image, we have distance from this point to this, and center to object we have. But there is one more way. We will check it both way. Okay. Choose any similar size of object as well as image. So if I take this side, let's suppose this is A, this is B, because basically this is object. So A, B, you can take this one A dash, B dash. So image distance is what? A dash, B dash divided by AB. We have 2 boxes divided by 4 boxes. We will get 1/2. But if you check, let's suppose this is your center. Let's suppose you are applying scale factor from center to image divided by center to object. So OA dash over OA. So let me check. OA, we have how many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 divided by 8, that means 1/2. So we find that our scale factor is both way same. It is 1/2. That is the scale factor, and center of enlargement is 4, 6. So this is your answer of part number 3. It is enlargement, and second thing, center of enlargement is 4, 6, and lastly, scale factor with scale factor 1/2. This is the answer of C part. I hope so you understand. Now we move on next question. Next question is about what? Sorry for that. This is question number 12, and it is what? The population of town decreases exponentially at a rate of 1.7% per year. The population now is 250,000. Calculate the population at the end of 5 years. So give your answer correct to nearest 100. So here we will use like compound interest concept, but it is decreases exponentially. So I will use the concept. This one. Like total population 250,000. 1 minus rate. Rate is 1.7 over 100. And here we will write number of years. So we have number of years 5. So we check here 250,000. And if we simplify, we'll get what? 1.7 divide 100. I'm going to check in calculator, okay? So it is 0.983 whole power 5. So once you take the 0.983 and we have power what? 5 gives us what? Multiply by 250,000. It gives us answer 229,460.32. But anyhow, we have to write answer, give your answer correct to nearest 100. So no need to write in decimals, nearest 100. So we are checking what here. Units 10, 100. This is 100, so round off 6. So we will have what? 229,500. That is the last answer. We check, it is 229,500. So that is the population after 5 years. It is decreased like this way. Now next question is, write the recurring decimal to this is question number 13. Write the recurring decimals 0.26 dot as a fraction. You must show all your workings. So we know that recurring means any number which will repeat after decimal, like 2, 2, 2, 3. It doesn't mean only one number. Two numbers or three numbers can be repeat also. So here this number can be like that. If we write here, it is 0.26 dot. That means 6 is repeating, okay? So let's suppose I'm going to make one equation. So this is 0.26666 like that. And now we know that my number 6 is repeating. So I want to bring point 2 places right. So it means I'm going to multiply with 100. So 100x is equal to 26.66. Now I will multiply with same equation 10. If I make point 1 place right. So multiply by 10. It gives us 2.6. The concept or idea is to remove the decimal part and write answer in fraction form. And the fraction is such kind of that it must have the same answer what we have here. So let's see, if we subtract this one, we will have what? 100 minus 10, which gives us 90x. And here, of course, after point, we have same numbers, which cancel. And 26 minus 2 gives us 24. So we have x is equal to 24 over 90. And that means that we can simplify more than this. Both are divisible by 2. So x is equal to 12 over 45. Still, both are divisible by 3. So x is equal to 3 4s are 12 and 3 15s are. But anyway, we can check if we are correct or wrong. So 4 divided by 15, it gives me 0.26666. So it means we are correct. So this is your last answer. I hope so you get it. Now we move on next question. It is about what? Let me check. That is question number 14. That question number 14 is about range, interquartile range. Few questions we discussed, like cumulative frequency curve. From that curve graph, we are looking how to find interquartile range, how to find range, how to find median, what is the minimum and maximum value. And in this box and whisker plot gives also same kind of information, but the point is, where is your minimum point? Where is your maximum point? That you have to remember. So I will write here. Where the line starts, that is your minimum point. This is minimum point. This is maximum point. Remember. And when one box is stored, the starting point is lower quartile. Lower quartile. That middle line, it is not exactly middle, but this line which comes between these two lines, that is called median. And where the box ends, that is your upper quartile. Upper quartile. Now, first thing they are asking what? Write down the median. Okay. So of course, median, you know that, but before writing this, you must know one small box equal what. We know that 0 to 1, we have 5 boxes, yes? So that means 1 divided by 5, that gives us 0.2. So one small box equal 0.2 along this, if you say it is x-axis or height in centimeter, okay? So here we have 11, and then after 11 we have 1, 2. So we have 2 boxes, that means 0.4, and this is between this line and this line, that means half, that we can take 0.1. So it is 11.5. Here you can say that, write down the median. This is 11.5 centimeter. Now next is range. How to find range? Range is basically maximum value minus minimum value. So maximum value minus minimum value. So we have maximum what? 14. So 14 minus minimum we have 2. So that gives us 12 centimeter. Interquartile range. How to find interquartile range? Interquartile range basically upper quartile minus lower quartile. Okay, that is the formula. So upper quartile we have this point. If you check, it is 13.2, 4, and 5. Means upper quartile we have 13.5 minus lower quartile we have exactly 5. So if you subtract 13.5 minus 5, it gives us 8.5. So that is your interquartile range. We move on next question. That question is about what? Let me check. This is about circle properties, and basically, if you see inside DABC, we don't know any angle yet. And what we have given, A, B, C, and D lie on the circle. Lie on the circle, it means A, B, C, D represent cyclic quadrilateral. So a cyclic quadrilateral means if we have cyclic quadrilateral, that means sum of opposite angle equal 180, means supplementary. But the question is, we don't know even single angle inside. So what we do next to find at least one angle inside? So PCQ is a tangent that you can see down. PCQ is a circle at C, okay? And angle ACQ, which is between tangent as well as one chord, which you can see that AC. AC is represent chord, okay? That represent angle 64. That will help us to find the rest. Work out the angle ABC. We are looking angle B is what? This one is what? Let's see. If we draw one line, which I show you here, we have P to Q. That is tangent line. And C to A, we have a chord, okay? Now you can see that the angle between tangent line and a chord is 64, okay? So theorem is what? We will apply here one theorem, that is alternate segment theorem. And the theorem says what? If you have an angle between tangent and a chord that you can see here, 64, that is basically equal to the opposite angle inside the chord. Now we have chord CA. So what is the angle inside CA? Of course, D, angle D. So D will be 64 by applying alternate segment theorem. Here you can say that the reason, because alternate Net segment theorem. The second thing, we will apply cyclic quadrilateral concept. So now once you know 64, we are looking angle B. If you check A, B, C, D, these 4 points, A, B, C, D, all represent a circumference. And basically this is a quadrilateral. A, B, C, D represent cyclic quadrilateral. So if it represents cyclic quadrilateral, so sum of opposite angle equal 180, means supplementary. So angle B plus 64, because these are opposite angles. Angle B and D, okay, that B means 64. So equal 180 degree. So angle B equal 180 degree minus 64, which gives us 180 minus 64, that gives me 116. So this is your required answer here, 116, and we apply alternate segment theorem as well as cyclic quadrilateral. I hope so you get it, my point. We move on next. Next question is about simultaneous equations. You solve the simultaneous equation. You must show all your working, but right now one is linear and one is quadratic. So what we do when we have such type of simultaneous equation, we take the value of linear and substitute in quadratic. Okay, so let's see how we will simplify to get the answer. If I take this color, so I'm going to apply directly. We know x equals 7 minus 3y, so I'm going to apply here in x squared. Okay, so we have x. In place of x, you can apply this value, 7 minus 3x. 7 minus 3y minus y squared equal 13. I'm applying directly substitution concept, okay? So basically this is squared. So you can apply square formula, either a minus b whole square, that is a squared plus b squared minus 2ab, or you can write a minus b 2 times. It's up to you. So if we write 2 times 7 minus 3y, and here 7 minus 3y minus y squared equal 39, and then we have 49 minus 21y, again minus 3y multiplied 7 gives us minus 21y, and then minus minus plus 3 3s are 9y squared minus y squared equal 39. So 49 minus 42y plus 9y squared minus y squared. Take 39 from right to left and try to simplify the like terms. Like 9y squared minus y squared gives us 8y squared, and then we have minus 42y, and 49 minus 39 gives us plus 10. Now all are divisible by 2, so we can divide by 2, so we will get 4y squared minus 21y and plus 5 is equal 0. So now what? Still it is quadratic form, so you can apply factorization concept. So if you apply that concept here, we have 4y squared minus 21y plus 5 equals 0. Apply sum in product rule. Our product is 20 and sum is minus 21. So I'm going to take two values. If we add or subtract, we get minus 21, and if we multiply, we must have 20. 20 and 1. We will get 21 as well as 20. Yes, like 4y squared and minus 21 gives us 21. If you multiply, you will get same answer. Plus 5 equals 0. So we have 4y common. It means we have y minus 5. And here you can take minus 1 common. So y minus 5. So we are getting y minus 5 equals 0. 4y minus 1 equals 0. It means y is equal to 5. And 4y is equal to 1. That means y is equal to 1 by 4. So one answer is y is equal to 5. So when y is equal to 5, what is x? So you can check in this equation. We know that x equal 7 minus 3y. So x is equal to 7 minus 3 into y, which is 5. So 7 minus 15, we are getting 8. So when x is 8 and y is 5. Second is when y is 1 over 4. You can check again. X is equal to 7 minus 3 into 1 over 4. So 7 minus 3 over 4. We can take LCM. 28 minus 3, which gives us 25 over 4. So it means we are getting 25 over 4 when y is 1 over 4. So these are the answers we find out. I hope you get it, this one. And we'll move on next. This is question number 17, and it is about equation of line. And if we read carefully this question, A is the point 3, 5, and B is the point 1, minus 7. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to AB. It pass through the point A. Okay. Give your answer in the form of y is equal to mx. This is the equation of straight line. Y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, fine. So we have 2 points. So first thing is we must know what is the gradient. Okay, on these 2 points. So if we try to find out, we know the point are what? A, which is 3, 5, and B, this is 1, minus 7. So gradient, we say m, or slope, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it is minus 7 minus 5 over 1 minus 3. That gives us minus 12 over minus 2, which gives me 6 if you simplify. Now we find out the gradient, but they are saying this gradient will not work only. Why? Because the find equation of the line perpendicular to AB. So for perpendicular, we must know the gradient which is perpendicular. Okay, like when the lines are equal, we say our gradient are same. But when lines are perpendicular, and we are looking at gradient which is perpendicular, so product of 2 gradient must be equal minus 1. So it means this is the normal gradient. If you want to find perpendicular on it, so it is like that. M1, M2 equals 6. So let's suppose M1 is 6. Sorry, minus 1. Here, minus 1. So M2 equal minus 1 over 6. So that will help you, okay? Now your equation is what? Y is equal to mx plus c, and y is equal to gradient is minus 1 over 6x plus c. How to find slope intercept point? That point is always along y-axis, but here we can check this point at point A, because they mentioned find the equation of line perpendicular to AB that pass through the point A. So at point A we have 3, 5. It means x represents 3 and y represents 5. So 5 is equal to minus 1 over 6x. X is what? 3 plus c. We are looking c equal what? 3 multiplied 2. So 5 is equal to minus 1 over 2 plus 3. So c is equal to 5 plus 1 over 2. C is equal to 5 to the 10, 10 plus 1, which is equal 11 over 2. So your required equation will be what? Y is equal to mx plus c. So minus 1 over 6x plus 11 by 2. This is question number 17. I hope you get it the point. We move on next. This is 18. A car travels at a constant speed. It travels a distance of 146.2 meters, correct to one decimal place. So this takes 7 seconds, correct to the nearest second. Calculate the upper bound for the speed of car. The speed of car, that means distance over time, yes? So if it is distance over time, like speed is equal to distance over time. So we have time 146, okay? Let me write time first, 146.2 meters. And this is nearest what? Correct to one decimal place. That is your accuracy of degree of accuracy, okay? 0.1. So whenever you check lower bound and upper bound, we always take the half of our degree of accuracy. Now, what is the half of our degree of accuracy? Means 0.1 divided by 2. That gives us 0.05. So anyway, look, your concept to find upper bound is in divide form, like distance over time. How to find maximum value when you have divide form? Of course, maximum distance divided by minimum time. Means maximum distance divided by minimum time. So we need upper, this is distance, yes, this is distance. So distance like upper. So it means you will add here, okay? So upper distance is, or maximum distance is 146.2 plus 0.05. That gives me 146.25. And the lower or minimum time, look, the time is what? 7 seconds. What is the correct to the nearest second? Means 1 second nearest second. So what is the half of 1? That means 0.5. So we need minimum time or low time. So 7 minus 0.5, that gives me 6.5 seconds. Now, your speed, upper speed will be what? Upper speed will be what? Maximum distance, which is 146.25 over lower time or minimum time, which is 6.5. So answer will be what? 146.25 divide 6.5. It gives me 22.5. And it is speed, okay? So we can say that meter per second. Yes, meter, they already mentioned here. So only to write 22.5. That is the required answer. Okay, we move on next. Next is about what? Question number 19. And if we move on 19, this is from trigonometry. And it is the curve of cosine. And they mentioned already on the diagram. Sketch the graph of y is equal to cos of x. And it is from 0 to 360. So it's better you find first one table, small table. You must know at cos 0, we have what? Cos 90, cos 270, like that. For example, this is x and this is y. Means y is equal to cos of x, okay? Cos 0, we know it is 1. Cos 90, we have 0. Let me check. We can check also. Cos 90 is 0. And then we have what next? 180. Of course, minus 1. And then we have 270. 0. Let me check. Cos 270. Yes, it is 0. And then lastly, we have 360. At 360, it is 1. Cos 360, yes, it is 1. So at cos 360, it is 1. So if we try to draw the line, of course, your first point is here, because at 0, it is 1. And at 90, it is 0. This is the point. At 180, we have minus 1. So you can check it would be somewhere here. And then we have 270, 0. and 361. So again, up wherever you have 1, you can make one dot and then draw a line. That line is like that, curve, okay? Then move from here, up, up, yeah, and then like that. So you will get the curve like that, fine. Yes. This is the answer of first part. And then solve the equation for cos of x plus 2 equal 3. So if we try to simplify, it is like that. For cos of x equal 3 minus 2, if we take two other sides, for cos of x is equal to 3 minus 2, 1. And we are looking cos of x equal what? So 1 over 4. And we then required x means angle equal what? So x equal cos inverse 1 over 4. So if you check cos inverse 1 over 4, so shift cos 1 divided by 4, that gives me 75, 75.5, one decimal place. Now, the question is, here we have two answers of x, not one. Now you will see the cos is positive which quadrant? Of course, in first quadrant it is positive, and we find out somewhere here, cos 40, 75. So it means 0, very close to 90, somewhere here, 75 means here. So you can check the same value you can get not between 0 to 90 to 180, not 180 to 70 because all values are negative. You can get between 0 to 70 to 360 means somewhere here, somewhere here. So how to get 360 minus this? Means the other answer you will get 360 minus 75.5. That gives you 360 minus 75.5. That gives me 284. Sorry, 284.5. So here we get it to 175.5 and 284.5. Otherwise, you can check quadrant rule also. Still, you get the positive first and fourth quadrant cos answer. Okay. So to clear my drawing, then we move next to finish this paper because most of you are waiting to get the solution of the rest. The 20 is about algebra, and we will try to compare to find the value of A and B. So let's have a look. If we try, this is, I'm trying to apply this concept A square plus 2AB plus B squared, that concept. So let's see. Here, if we check x squared minus, well, this is minus, so you can say that the second formula x squared minus 2AB plus B squared. Anyway, we have two bracket open, first one and the second. Second we have A. But look what we keep here to bring exactly 12 for 6. In this way, we will find out A is what? A equal what? Anyway, I try to make this form, like expand form of A minus B whole square or A plus B whole square. If you expand this one, it would be x squared plus 2xb plus b squared. So we are looking A and B equal what? Of course, B we cannot find directly. So I will try to compare these two, okay? So let me check. If we compare this one, this is basically minus 12x is equal to 2x b So we can cancel a x easily, like both side x, and then if we check like minus 12 over 2 equal b. So 2 multiply 6. So b we are getting minus 6. So that is b. So if b is minus 6, what is a? A we can find from, this is like, yeah, it's b. Here you can put to get same answer. So now we can compare a with these two. A represent b square, but we know that b is what? Minus 6 whole square. So a is equal to 36. It means a is 36 and b is minus 6. I hope you get it, point. And lastly, we have the question from vector. And here we have xy equal 3a plus 2b and zy equal 6a plus 4b. So what they want us to write down two statements about the relationship between the points x, y, and z. So if we try to draw this, I want table, but there is no table here. Yeah, let me check. No, it's not exactly drawing table. This cannot be. Anyway, I will do like this way. Let me do fast. Take time, but anyway, I'm trying. In other words, I need a grid, okay? For example, like this, like this, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Along x-axis, we need 6. One more. Anyway, if we try to think about along a horizontal way, we have a, means if I do like that, this one, let's suppose this represent a and this vector represent b, okay? So if we try to do this one, zy, it is 6 boxes right and 4 up. Like let's suppose this is the original point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So if we draw the line, it is like that. Fine. This vector shows 6 unit right and 4 unit up. And this is z and this is y. So we have zy equal 6a plus 4b. Now, basically, the xy is what? It is 3 unit right and 2 unit up. They did not mention it starts from exactly z, but if you think about carefully, zy is equal to, there is something common in z, like 2 and bracket open, 3a plus 2b. So it means this is 3a plus 2b exactly xy. So it means basically xy is the half of zy. Means exactly middle of zy. So if we check exactly middle, 1, 2, 3, like here is a point. Look from here, 3 unit right, 1, 2, 3, and 2 unit up. So this is the point x, which is exactly middle. So if you want to write two statements, write down the two statement about relationship between the point x and y and z. So you can say that x is the midpoint of z and y, middle point of z and y, and all points lie on the same line, which means they all are collinear. X, y, z are collinear points, and x is the midpoint of y, z, y. So you can write two statements like that. I hope so you get it my point. Thanks. If you watch all this, you will come to know all the answers. And soon we will meet, inshallah, with another video.